says new word. And I've had some before where I've had to click it 3 or 4 times to get a word that's legible for me to read. But once it's in there, and I have the go-ahead to go along, this is just their terms of usage agreement here, which usually you just accept it. It's the usual yada. And once you hit I accept, you have a Gmail account, and that lets you into many of the features beyond just searching, because anyone can go onto Google and search it. They don't have to have a Gmail account for that. But if you want to use the photographs, the Picasa, if you want to use Google Shopping, if you want to use YouTube and upload videos, you have to have a Gmail account. However, to watch videos, you don't need a Gmail account. You can just go onto Google, YouTube, and watch anything you like. But if you want to comment on a video, you have to have a Gmail account. Now, let's go back to the PowerPoint and definitions of Google. Now, I have 2 definitions here. The first one that I have, this one here, refers to using the Google search engine to obtain information on the web. And the American Dialect Society chose it as the most useful word in 2002. That's when it started to be used often. And it was added to the Oxford English Dictionary in 2006 and Merriam-Webster in July of 2006. This is the dictionary definition of Google. This is the computer definition of Google. A multinational public cloud computing and internet search technologies corporation. They host and develop a number of internet-based services and products and generate profit primarily from advertising through its AdWords program. And that's all the stuff that you see in the borders and up top. Like, for example, if you're looking for, say, China dishes, and you put up here, China dishes, you'll find a bunch of responses that pertain to that. But then in the corner, it'll say, find China dishes at Joe's China Dishes house. It'll have all these other links that are gearing you directly to places where you could find this item. Now, there's one slight little problem with that sort of system, because if you were looking for, say, somebody named, let's take somebody from the past. Let's say Horatio Nelson. You want information on Horatio Nelson. It'll come up in here on Google. And I'm going to go back to the regular Google.
Is this a live version again?
Mm-hmm. If we're looking for, let's say, Horatio Nelson. Now, here we have just information. The first thing that's coming up here is Wikipedia. You'll get that a lot when you're looking for people. But it'll also go through here's an encyclopedia. These here are from Google Images. So it's bringing up Google Images with pictures that could be clicked on, which will get larger if they're clicked on. See how video results, this is pulling from YouTube. The Life of Horatio Nelson. This is probably 6 minutes from some documentary that somebody clipped and put on there. And if you click it from here, it'll open and play.
Who puts that on?
People from all over the world. We have a YouTube account at the library, and we put a number of things on there.
But who chooses to put that up there? Google's administration?
Well, if it's something objectionable, they won't put it. They'll actually pull it off. They'll say pulled by administrator. Let's see. I don't think we have sound enabled on here, but technically it would actually play with sound. It's up all the way. But technically, this came from, this looks like a documentary. Yeah, welcome to the life of Horatio Nelson. This video tells the story of how a young seasick boy grew up in the national hero. Yeah, some people pull stuff from like channels. You could see replays of sporting events. The interesting thing about this link through YouTube is, and I found this before tapes. See, this is big time advertisement. Now I have sponsored links. Now, 8-track tapes for great prices. This is the problem. At eBay Motors, you see it's pulling you towards eBay Motors, which pretty much only sells cars. They don't sell tapes. But here's a company that's selling tapes. Cage Track Shed. That's a real tape place. Amazon.
The other one, the love compartment of the cars.
Possibly. This one here, ask.com, this gives you information about there. And this one here, compare prices. This is part of Google's comparative shopping. But the only problem is, if we click this bestprice.com, more than likely it's not going to have any stores that are selling those tapes. So that's one of the problems with this sort of search system. Sometimes the sponsored links aren't exactly what you're looking for. Like when I searched Horatio Nelson, it might have said on the sponsored links, find Horatio Nelson at Macy's. You know, we know he's not going to be at Macy's, but this is how these keywords cross on occasion.